700, 800,000 views because of my reactions, like I'm not. This is facts. This is not anything that we're gonna be, fudging on the back end. Absolutely not. The initial success, is based off of the things that I reacted to.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your favorite life coach, Eric Cole, the host and producer of the Hung Up Podcast, a Philly-based culture and society podcast from a Black queer perspective.
And I am Tony Purnell, Philly's favorite psychotherapist. I am the light worker, as I am affectionately known as, and I just want to bring light wherever I go, and we are here. This is Hung Up Live with Eric and Tony, your favorite happy hour duo.
Yes, and this just feels good. Thank you for believing in the vision, not just you, but also our producers who are behind the camera right now.
Yeah, shout out to Keith, shout out to Matt. Come on, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for bringing this vision to light as well.
Yeah, this feels really good. So we've introduced ourselves. What are we sipping on tonight? We got it all labeled up.
Yeah, no free promotion. But I'm drinking one of my favorites. I like a glass of champagne anywhere I go. My friends always make fun of me, but
not too dry.
I like champagne. It gets you fucked up. Oh, can I cuss on here? I don't know if the producers I can cuss or not, but it gets you a little. It gets you. Okay, well I'm gonna keep on cussing that.
Until we're told we can't do it no more.
And they say, okay, enough. But I like champagne because it gets you a little light. Where you want to be. For me, I can't do liquor not all night, but this gets me where I'm at.
Well,
so got a little bubbly.
And it's appropriate.
Yes, come on, celebratory moment.
Yeah, cheers.
Clink, clink.
Thank you. And also, you know what I mean? Hopefully we can get some Black-owned bottles here. So
we want Black entrepreneurs in any capacity. So we want to promote your shit. Okay? We want to help and build community. So that's why we're here.
Yeah.
So if you got a Black brand, you want us to wear your shirt, you want us to wear your clothing, you want us to drink your shit, we are here. Let's do it.
Speaking of which, we were here just a few nights ago when we were practicing, getting everything set up.
Yeah.
And we ran into, we don't have to say their name right now, but we ran into a potential clothing sponsor. So excited about just being in this space to do what we love doing, but also just being in community with other creators.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
About all of this.
I'm excited where we're about to go. Because, baby, I am back. Tony is back.
Yes, Tony is back.
Yeah.
And, I want to talk about real quick why we decided to do this.
Okay.
You and I have worked together in the past. We have collaborated in the past.
Yeah.
So this really felt right to do this project. I know you sat on ice for a few days. You had to think about it.
I did.
But just honestly, because it's like coming from where you came from, it was a little stressful for you. I feel like you was a little.
I mean, I had fun. It wasn't stressful for me. It was stressful for the other side.
And you needed some time off.
I just had to let people know, like you can't come for me. Like my philosophy is, if you think you want to F me over, when you try to play me, you play yourself. Like, you can't play somebody who's always at this level, who's always got love and light wherever they go. Peace, love, and light. You cannot play somebody who's always at that. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna work.
So what happened? Tell me what happened. How did we get here? And I think it was important for us to have our first episode, not only establish what this brand was all about, but also kind of introduce you and welcome you back to the creative community because you took a break.
Thank
but
you.
Tony, what happened? Let's talk about it.
Well, I was on a podcast, where we were thriving, and when I mean thriving,
it's still thriving.
I'm blocked. I wouldn't know. I'm blocked, from all pages, from Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Only thing I'm not blocked on is YouTube, but I get it. You know, I don't know why. You know, I chose to not be a part. It was my decision to remove myself because I wanted to respect my own personal boundaries. I was told I was an enemy. I was told I am evil.
And this was like during the episode. Like this wasn't a private conversation.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
An episode that wasn't even on. This was talking shit about me. You know, when I was.
So you had already kind of left the show.
No, I saw all this just watching like episodes like anybody else. I'm like, oh, this is news to me that you felt like this. Like, well, when was you gonna tell me how you felt?
So wait, you didn't know you were off the show?
No. I didn't know he was saying all these things about me until I watched the episode.
Okay.
And so we had a big meeting. You know, like, where's all this coming from?
So like, why don't you explain to the people who are watching and listening,
right,
what happened? Because you did address it on your TikTok.
I did.
I've always found it so hard to find other Black friends in the community because I feel like we aren't in these community organizations that much. I felt that the only places that I could meet other Black gay men was, you know, like the club. And that was basically it.
You don't have a lot of Black gay friends either. And so when we talk about this, the scenery for Black gay people is very different than the scenery for everybody who's outside of Black and gay.
And for those who want to follow me on TikTok, it's Tony Purnell, light worker. But here's the thing. I think I don't want to say the thing, but I think the access to our podcast made certain people feel like, oh, well, what's going on here? Like, I don't honestly think he wasn't ready for the entertainment portion of podcasting. You get a lot of notoriety, you get a lot of access, and people see you. And so I'm just being me, just being totally me, my beautiful self.
Are you saying he? Everybody don't know who he is. And now you don't have to say their name. You don't have to say their name because we don't have to put all that out there and be messy like that. But this was a podcast host. This was someone that you were working with creatively on a project.
Absolutely.
And like folks that are not familiar with the show, you were on there for how long?
Since the beginning.
Yeah.
Since last year. Yeah, we were on there, you know, since last fall.
So what was the break? Like, what happened?
For me, the break was taking what I say out of context. And so when we talk about Black spaces and white spaces, you got to be very careful about what you say and how you say it and the people you say it around. I had made a statement like, oh, Mr. X, you know, you don't have a lot of Black gay friends. You know, and when making a statement, this person thought I was trying to be shady, trying to be, you know, really trying to, you know, harmful. And that's not.
No, you were being harmful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the point I was trying to make. It was really to identify the differences between Black gay clubs and white gay clubs.
Ooh, they're very different. They feel different. I mean,
well, I'm glad you know.
You just walk up to, I mean, you don't have to be in there. You walk up to it and it's just very different.
Well, I'm glad you know. And so he was saying I was trying to be nice by saying stuff like this. And I knew the intention. I knew what it was going to be when I made that statement.
And where did it come from?
But thank you for asking that. You said it way before I did. Listen, you said that thing way before I did.
I remember that episode because I remember watching it. And, you know, shout out to the Boyfriends Pod and everybody.
Shout out to Boyfriends Pod.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. I remember watching that episode.
Those that remain.
So wait.
Because it's only 2 left.
Wait. It was like a whole panel of people.
Yeah, it was 5. I left. Melvin left. Someone left. Now it's just Renee.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Listen, when you got good energy and the energy disperses, everybody else makes a decision. We're going to get into that, but yeah.
But yeah, I do remember watching that episode.
And you remember what he said?
The statement was black people are not in community. It was something around they don't see Black people in community. Or they feel like Black people are not in organizations. And that was a struggle for them. And as a Black person who's been in so many organizations, I was just like, wow. Like, that was a little bit like...
Don't blame the Black community organizations because you can't find your circle. Because you can't find your community. We are in community organizations. We are here.
Which is what this is all about.
Hello, it's about
and I've had personal conversations with them off to the side about that. So I knew that they had some struggles. We've had people that come and play tennis a few times who are, you know, maybe a little different. You know what I mean? And they don't necessarily identify with Black Philly culture all the time, everywhere. But, you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point of trying to, you know, come together and do different, like
but when you make a statement like that, I have a hard time finding...
In front of non-Black people.
In front of non-Black people, mind you. And when you make that statement, and then 8 episodes later, I make the same statement, oh, Mr. X, you don't have a lot of Black gay friends. Now I'm the enemy? Now I'm the bad person? Absolutely not.
So you took a little break from content creating.
I did. I had to remove myself from that space. I felt like it was beneficial for, one, after you, and I say this, after you attacked my brand and my character, first of all, everything I do is supposed to be involved with light and love. Love and light. And I am evil. I am an enemy. And I will forever be, this is his words, I will forever be an enemy. I'm like, oh wow. And so I said, you know, I will stay on the podcast. I just want you to give me an apology for attacking my brand and my character. Oh, okay, you know, Tony, you know, I apologize that you were hurt by what I said. Bitch, no.
Right, because that's not taking ownership.
Come on with the semantics.
Yeah.
I want you attacked my brand and my character. Like, this is my moneymaker. Like, I am a licensed therapist. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a life coach, and I'm an author. Like, people see this stuff out in the community, out in the universe. You messing up my money. Hashtag Tony stay working. Like I'm gonna always be doing something that gets me $1, that gets me to the bag. Now you messing it up. I just asked for an apology.
And you didn't get that.
And I didn't get that.
Do you feel like you're never going to get that?
And I don't care if I get it at this point.
So no opportunities to mend a friendship?
No, I wish the Boyfriends podcast much success, much love. But you got to remember, a lot of that success, the initial success.
Oh. Are you serious?
Come on now. When you go to that page, you're going to see my face. Over 500,000, 700, 800,000 views because of my reactions, my face. Like, I'm not, this is facts. This is not anything that we're going to be, you know, fudging on the back end. Absolutely not. The initial success, you know, is based off of the things that I reacted to.
So what made you, after you took that break, say, all right, cool, I'm ready to step back into this space and be on this show?
Eric, you asked me, you know, you saw what happened. You was like, Tony, you know, I feel so bad, you know, for everything, you know, there's always, you know, room for you over here. I was like, oh, Eric, you know, I don't know if I want to do this space again. I think I just want to take some time. And mind you, the people who saw the success from the podcast were pushing me. Bitch, do your own thing. Come back out. We are waiting for you. We are pushing you. And I want to say thank y'all because y'all have continuously pushed me and got me here. And so when I received the invite, I was a little apprehensive. I will say that. And then a week or so later, I called you back and I'm like, okay, Eric, I think let's do it. Let's do it. Because one, the magic we made from those first couple episodes when me and you recorded was just great.
It was just great. And the feedback from those episodes, from the listeners, it just made sense to me that we collaborate on this project. And we have so much in store for the season. You want to talk about a little bit what we got coming up, what people have to look forward to? Because often I've gotten this question, right? When people have heard about the show, the live show. How different, like, what's going to be different about this from the podcast? And at first I struggled a little bit with coming up with an answer. And then it came to me and I said, you know what? It's not going to be that different. You said it in the beginning. The listeners have been waiting for a live version. They love my voice. They love hearing me. They love listening to me, but they wanted to
wait, you gotta go back to that. You gotta go back. You said they love your voice. Y'all don't understand. Eric, you know, y'all hear the audio, you know, on the podcast, but it's different when you see. And I see your voice is so magnetizing, you know, like.
So people get to see now. People get to see. We're gonna have a live audience.
Yes, you can join.
Low
YouTube.
production.
Yeah.
We want more. We want that live feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What else? What else do people have to look forward to?
A clinical perspective. So yes, this is the work that I
And
do.
I really appreciate you bringing that here.
Thank you.
Yes.
You
Because
know,
we got some things to talk about.
some heavy stuff.
Yes.
We're not always like I said. We're your happy hour duo, but we're also going to be bringing some heavy discussions, some heavy topics, and having a clinical perspective. No, I am not giving out therapy on camera, but I am a therapist, and so I have something to say, and the people have rightfully deemed me as a voice in the community, and so like why not? You know, so I'm just honored to be here in this space.
And speaking on that, like I'm honored because I've been watching your work. I've been watching how you've been moving in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Your brand, your clothing brand is massive. I see everybody wearing your stuff. And so that is another reason why I was like, yo, I just gotta work with Tony.
I'm honored. Support me, bitch. Support us, bitch.
Yes.
Support. Come on, talk about my brand. Let's talk about you, Eric. Let's talk about you and your brand. Like, come on. Like, you established, what, 2017? The Hung Up Podcast?
The podcast has been running since 2017.
Like, come on now.
And you know, it's interesting because I came onto the show as a guest for one
I didn't
episode.
know that.
Yes, I came on as a guest for one episode, and to like be here now, like running this shit, you know.
Hung Up Live with Eric and Tony, your favorite happy hour duo.
Yeah, we're gonna have some good times.
I'm excited. I'm super excited. I really am excited to be working with you. And, you know, just, I'm getting a little emotional. I'm sorry. And just like letting people just see the potential, letting people see the magic. Because I'm going to be honest. There were some people, you know, who was like, well, bitch, you're supposed to be doing your own thing. Is this the cop out? Like, well, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, hold the fuck up, hold on. I am still building my brand. You are still building your brand.
Still.
It's about community. It's about connection. It's about engagement. A lot of times people don't understand you get more when you work with someone else. You get more when you collaborate.
That community piece is big. Like we, as Black content creators, talk about building community and creating spaces for community.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to actually like practice that,
Yeah.
you gotta put that selfishness to the side. Yes, we all want to get that bag. Yes, we all want to see ourselves get to that next level. I just personally feel like we can do that quicker and the bag can be bigger if we do that shit together. That's all I'm saying.
I'm in total agreement. I have no arguments about that. I have no arguments about that.
Yeah.
I really am. As far as this duo, as far as this creative space, I am not going to be talking about boyfriends no more. We opened it up, told me what happened, and now we're doing our thing.
Right.
And I think that people needed to hear.
Because people been asking. Because it was a very public thing. So I think you did the right thing in terms of like addressing it, defending yourself, standing up for yourself. And, you know, I think it's just unfortunate though that it had to like turn out that way.
It is unfortunate, and I don't think an apology was too much. I don't think an apology was too much. Like, that's the least you could have done. Do you understand how much money I could have lost because of the statements you made?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is out there still.
I don't know. I just kind of feel like give it some time. I see y'all having a conversation.
You do? No, I don't. It's what is done is done. What's done is done. Listen, we are moving forward. We are paving the way for Hung Up Live with Eric and Tony.
Oh yeah, this
Please.
don't have nothing to do with that. I'm just saying because like inner circles, running into each other, Philly being small as it is, I just feel like
A lot of my friends have
it's
seen him out.
inevitable.
They've seen him out. A lot of my friends. I have yet to see him.
You wanna say hey, hi?
Hey, how you doing? Oh my God, Jared. It's so good to see you.
Like you look good, bitch. You do not.
You don't. Let me
But I'm playing.
Hi, Nene. Hey, bitch. You look fabulous. You don't, okay? I always do love. You want to look fabulous and really don't.
We gotta love Nene. She gave us some good.
Well, I mean, listen, it's okay. We're moving on. I'm happy and I'm excited.
You're right. We're moving on. Because this was your stepping out, you're coming out back into the creative community. That is why you wanted to just open this up, address that elephant in the room, let the listeners know this is what it is, and now it's done.
And listen, people may have not even known what happened. I mean,
they just saw what they saw.
Yeah,
I'm not sure people formulated their own opinions based off of what they saw.
People thought I got kicked off.
What?
Yeah. Oh, Jared kicked you off? Excuse me?
Because of what he said on the show afterwards.
Tony still can still be a part. In what space? In what world do you think I'm going to let you disrespect me? And in what world do you think that's all right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But, I think the point you were making about being mindful of the words you speak in different spaces, different communities. You're talking about Black content creators, I think we have a responsibility to be accountable to us first. To us first.
Even when the shit ain't right. Even when we're not agreeing. Even when, because I feel like a lot of things are said out of emotion and anger and frustration. Black people, they don't need to see that. They don't need to hear that because they don't understand our plight. They don't understand what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I just feel like they don't need...
but at the end of the day, I think a lot of things I said were taken out of context. And maybe people from TikTok and the Instagram world, my reactions, maybe they think Judari doesn't really identify with the Black community. That's not anything that I put out there. That's how you present yourself to be. And so now I'm the martyr. I'm the victim. I'm the person that's making you the victim. Like, absolutely not. No, you gotta take responsibility for the shit that you put out. And if you're not ready for entertainment, get out. Get the fuck out. Like, you know what you want to get on the back end. Were you prepared for the success?
Yeah.
Were you prepared for the viral moments, not once, not twice, but 3 times? Were you prepared for all that? Like, come on. No, absolutely not. If you were prepared for that, then you were willing to go through it. Come on. I think he let a lot of the comments, the things that were online get to him. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all listening, because if you come for me or Eric, I'm gonna be in the comments coming back.
You in there.
I am, because I don't play that. I'm serious. I got whipped up people on TikTok. You are out of your cotton pick mind if you think you're gonna be up in my damn comments talking about me.
But you gotta be careful with that because these platforms will get you for bullying. They'll say you're bullying and harassing people by responding to people in the comments. Instagram is infamous for that shit. And so I don't, when people act up in the comments on Insta, I do not curse at them anymore.
Oh no.
I'm very particular how I respond because Insta got some weird, funny community guidelines.
It's really robotic.
And I was thinking about that earlier today. Honestly, I was like, yo, a lot of these platforms are very anti-Black.
That's the accountability piece I was talking about.
And it's a lot of Black creators. I feel like our content is suppressed by these algorithms because a lot of us are getting hit with these violations. How many times we see people say, lost my account at 20,000.
Exactly.
Like, we're constantly having to recreate stuff and we completely, you lose everything. And so I told people last week on my story, I was like, yo, to my Black content creators especially, back up your content. Do not upload and build all your content on any of these platforms. I'm talking about Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of them, Twitter, all of them. Do not commit your life there because in a heartbeat, you'll get up one morning and you'll go and you won't have access to your account. Yeah. And you would have lost all the work that you've been doing. And you'll never get it back. Meanwhile, these companies have profited off of your content and made all this money off of your content and you haven't seen a fucking nickel. And you lost your shit.
And you lost your shit.
And you lost your shit.
I mean, well, I have to be mindful anyway because I'm a professional and I still have a professional practice, my own practice. Okay, and I still have to be mindful about what I'm putting out because people see everything. You know, I'm gonna say right now, I'm not everybody's therapist, and I'm not for everybody. I'm for a specific population who wants me as their psychotherapist.
Right.
And so when they see certain stuff, some stuff is just distasteful. You know, and so I won't be doing too much. I will get you together. I will, but I won't be doing too much.
Right.
And that's just for y'all to look forward to. Please don't come for me. Do not come for this one right here because I love them dearly. Do not.
I'm gonna just delete the comment.
No, please don't.
That's what I'm
That's
doing.
no fun.
I delete comments. I'd be like, boop, it's gone. And I got the little blocker. You know, you can like you can put the words in.
That's
like,
right.
These are the key words, so I won't even see it. Boop.
That's right. I really enjoyed this moment today.
This was dope. It was a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Y'all know now what you have to look forward to. We're going weekly, right?
Every Monday.
It was like, let niggas get off of work, okay? Let niggas get off of work
That's right.
and decompress, and then I'll tune into your show.
That's right.
So we may be doing something a little later.
So weekly,
Yeah.
at least
Every Monday.
every Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out the time frame for y'all. If you have suggestions, if you have topics, you can email.
Yeah. hunguppod@gmail.com. That's HUNGUPPOD@gmail.com.
Now we are looking for guests to be a part. Remember, this is Hung Up Live, so we want you to be a part of the live audience.
Yeah.
We are selective for a certain amount of group.
You gonna be the bouncer at the door?
I am. We are selected for a certain amount of group who wants to be here.
One of them nasty ass bouncers too.
Because we want y'all to keep it cute when we record it. So we need a live audience, and we want you to be a part of this process. And if you want to be a guest on our show, please also email us. And I think that's it, baby.
That's it for tonight. And it's a wrap. And this, again, it felt good. Thank you all. Keys, Matt. Thank you.
Shout out to Keys. Shout out to Matt. Producer, co-producer, creative director.
Fine ass niggas behind the camera.
You can't see.
Y'all better stay on my DMs about our producers and our assistant producers.
Right, because we working on it.
They both stay on my DMs. Don't be asking who is who. Come to the live audience to be
Y'all ain't so thirsty. Look, it's all good. Just subscribe to our shit, follow our shit, be thirsty, but like support me, bitch. Like support me. Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Thank you, Tony.
Was that all right?
No. Just one person clap.
Right.
You can clap now.
Okay, Eric.
Eric, just clap.
Go ahead. My God. All right.
You're good. And